Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2022 and another part of our Aston Martin Road to Glory career mode. Thank you very much for the incredible support on the series so far. Keep smashing the like button down below. Keep getting involved down in the comments as well. By now, hopefully, you have got access to the game and you are, enjoying it. Do let me know down in the comment section what you think of the game. Let me know how your saves are going as well. I really do want to hear. So thank you very much for that support. It will be continuing daily for as long as is physically possible. I am loving this game. I've had a couple of days away. Now I'm coming back to it. And I just can't wait to get into it. So here we go. We have got a new regulations vote, which might come up in this episode. I'm really looking forward to that. We have a driver media appearance in there as well. We've got some scouting that's going to be complete. And of course, our first upgrade of the season, the front wing, is going to be complete. So hopefully we can get that on the car for this Grand Prix. That's certainly the plan. Today I will rush it through if we need to. So let's have a little look at the inbox. Of course, last time out wasn't the best Grand Prix in Saudi Arabia, but it is what it is. So good morning, Captain. I've updated the circuit's data. On a separate note, our telemetry shows that the medium speed cornering of car 1 could be better compared to the grid. We should design a new part to improve that situation. So we'll look at that as we go on. We also noticed that the braking performance of Vettel isn't good, so we should consider developing them in this area. Now, we do have a development point, so we will go ahead and upgrade his braking, because that's the second Grand Prix in a row that we've been told to do that. So that's exactly what we will do, and we will get him sorted out. Now, can we just... Oh, okay. I thought maybe we could do a default setup. Come on, back to Vettel. Setup... So yeah, you could swap engineers if you wanted to, which is interesting. Just having a little look. Yeah. Cost to break contract £5 million. Wow. So we could renew the contract with him. But yeah. Can't believe he finished 13th in the 2020 season. He actually did better last season than he did in his last season of Ferrari, which is bonkers. But anyway, getting sidetracked here. So we've done all of that. A difficult race. We're disappointed. We know that the team has bad races. It could be quite a tricky, situation for us. Max Verstappen won the Grand Prix ahead of Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez. After qualifying P2, Max Verstappen was able to best the other drivers in front. Allowed him to roar into the lead of the driver's standings. So he is leading it with 44 points. Charles Leclerc is in P2 on 37, Carlos Sainz on 30. They haven't earned points in the season so far. There's a lot of conversation about Aston Martin. The world is watching their progress. Okay. Right. So I think we can perhaps move forward a little bit. I don't really think we need to worry. I mean, do we look at our powertrain at the stuff that we've got? So you can see that is currently in 78% condition. So yeah, our ERS isn't great either. So yeah, maybe we need to look at manufacturing that for later in the season. Okay, right. I think we're gonna push on and wait until we're stopped, essentially. So we've got quite a few here. So board confidence check in there. Satisfied with the recent work. Keep performing well. I would expect a good result in your board review in 4 months. Okay. March 22 financial report. Please follow the link. So let's have a little look at the season balance. Is it around where we expect? It looks like it is. It's not projected to go up quite as much as we thought, but that's absolutely fine. Okay. We've got a low stock of the suspension. We know that. Yeah, that's fine. Monthly car development report. From the looks of it, our braking could be improved. I've added a full report. So yeah, we can't do anything on that just yet, which is absolutely fine. We don't want to really manufacture new things already. And that's the check-in that we've done. I think everything else is red, so let's keep going. Okay, Daniel Ricciardo scouting complete. Contract remaining, 21 months left. Salary is 10 million. Buyout fee is 8 million. Whereas Fernando Alonso ranked 85. I mean, I think we want to get Fernando in. I want to go for that. So let's go for him. I think performance-wise, he's still a very, very strong driver. So I think we want to get him in there. So 2017, 2018. Okay, that's a proposal contract. So this is our first driver negotiation of the career mode, really. Yeah, we'll say he's going to replace Lance Stroll. We want to give him at least 2 seasons. Let's give him a little bit more money, so £5.5 million, I think. Starting bonus. Race target bonus. No, we don't. Well, let's see if we can offer that and see what he thinks of it. So he's happy with that. Response neutral. Yeah, negative towards that. Contract decline. So we need to maybe do another deal. So his 2 seasons was fine. Salary wants a bit more. So let's go for 6.5 million instead. Race target bonus, we'll say if he finishes in the top 5, we'll give him 30 grand. Or 50 grand, should we say? Is that fine? I think so. Let's offer that. Let's see what he thinks this time. So that's fine, that's not. The salary's still not good. Contract declined again. So he does want a starting bonus. I'm not happy with this. This salary isn't enough. Okay. I might get rid of that then. Right, let's keep going then. Let's go to 8 million. And I think 8 million might well be my limit of what I want to give Fernando Alonso. We can go 1 season, can't we? And I suppose we can offer him another contract next year. But, you know, I want him at the end of the season. I don't want him straight away. Oh, so he actually wants a longer contract. Goodness me. Right, 3 seasons then. He's not happy with his salary. So 8.5 million, I think, will be the last one. Let's see. So he's a little bit happier then. He wants 4 seasons. I mean, that's... The salary is acceptable. Right, this is a... Oh, we can't actually offer him a new contract then, by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't know why that's... what's that for? Oh, he's got no patience for negotiation now. Ah. Okay. Fair enough. Now, Nico Hülkenberg. I think I mean, he's very open to it. Could we bring him in for car 2? But then, you know, he's just not rated very highly, is he? But, there you go. I mean, Daniel Ricciardo, I think, is going to cost too much money, I think. But yeah, we'll see. Right, we want to go to the race preview now. Where was that? Is it this one? Okay. Let's continue on. Hey, design complete. So we have got the new front wing, which is good. Let's go straight to the manufacturing. And how quickly can we get that in? So it says 3 days. I think we want emergency. It is going to cost us a lot more, but I think we need to get them on the car straight away. I think we invest £1 million to get those two done right now on the car for Australia to see how much better we can do. There we go. That's fine. I do want to start this project. So we should have that completed straight away. So let's go into our front wing. Change our front wing to the new spec. Install on car 1 and on car 2. And that should give us a little bit more performance, hopefully. Particularly through the corners. That's where we're really seeing the impact. It is better in most areas, so that's fantastic. So let's have a little look at our on the grid stuff. So it does go up a little bit, which might be slightly better. So we might have a slight chance of getting through to Q2. I also want to manufacture 2 more of those because it is going to cost slightly less to get that done. So let's get those manufactured so that we've got some spares in the house. Right now, back to the design part of the car. And we want to do something that will improve our braking. So where am I looking for those? So we got brake cooling, side pods, front wing again, or chassis. Maybe we go for a new chassis. That's what we got. We got 3 of them. So let's... I mean, by the time... Yeah, we might as well spend these up, actually. And try and get this chassis as good as possible. What will that actually take us up to? Doesn't say, does it? But... Oh no, it does. New 15th. But then I suppose it depends on our design focus, so... we put a little bit more focus on that. I don't really know how this works, to be honest. Race performance. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, we're going to put the rest of our engineers on there. We are, of course, going to rush it and try and get in for 16 days' time, which would be good. Nice. Okay, hopefully that will work out well. So let's get that chassis in development. Perfect. Okay, let's move on. So where are we? I mean, drivers, scout drivers. Is there anybody else out there that we'd be interested in for next season? Obviously nobody up there is going to be particularly good. I mean, Ocon would be nice. He's only 25. I don't know how long's left on his contract. We don't actually know. So let's do some standard scouting on Ocon. Gasly's pretty good. Mick Schumacher would be pretty decent as well. And I assume, you know, another driver that we can get in for next season. Okay, right. So he got a development. Oh, he has got a development point. So what do we want to develop? on Lance Stroll. Looks like his braking again could do with a little bit of work, so let's go for that. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Right, I think we're ready to rock and roll with the Australian Grand Prix then. So, important email. Race prep. So, performance targets. Not really anything that we can, you know, promise there. So, we'll go straight to the race weekend. And we'll find out how we do in this year's Australian Grand Prix.
Welcome to Melbourne for a weekend of fierce competition. We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park circuit. It might be party mood in the grandstands, but in the paddock, expectations and tensions are high. The Albert Park circuit is bursting with rapid corners and a long straight where drivers can push their speed to the limit. Good attention to medium speed downforce will likely make beating this beast of a track just a little bit easier. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Okay then, let's get to it.
Okay, thanks David Croft. Of course, we've got practice to come first of all. So what do we want to do here? Car parts knowledge is pretty decent. Let's do some hard tyre running for Sebastian Vettel. Those car parts are fitted. Yeah, we've got 4 gearboxes. I don't think we need to particularly work on them at the moment. And also in practice, you want to use your, very good stuff. So, add a little bit of front wing. That's not bad. So, yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That should be a decent setup for Sebastian Vettel. Run plan, we'll go for 15 laps. Seems to be the default. We'll do the same with Lance Stroll. We'll do exactly the same strategies with him. Okay. So car setup. So he wants a little bit of a different setup to Seb, which I find interesting. That's pretty good again, fairly in the middle. Awesome. Right, run plan on that. Perfect. Right, let's get into practice 1 then. And I think once again we will simulate practice 2 and 3. So let's manage practice 1 and see how we get on.
Radio check.
Okay, 1, 2, loud and clear.
Okay, it's green now.
So straight away an AlphaTauri out there. Let's get Sebastian Vettel out there as well. So here comes Sebastian Vettel. I'm hoping this new front wing is going to work wonders. Maybe get us closer to getting into Q2. That's the plan anyway. So, Vettel and Stroll out on the track. Let's keep an eye on their pace as we go through the session. So, Vettel coming around, starting his first flying lap. I want to see him through the first sector. 28.1 for both drivers. Vettel slightly quicker. Vettel coming through. And it is 123.4, 123.5 for Lance Stroll. So let's run on board with Gasly. He's on the soft tyres, so we're the only ones on the hard tyres at the moment. What about Albon? So Albon's on the hards, and we are 0.6 quicker than him at the moment. Magnussen on the medium tyres. Ricardo on the medium tyres as well. I suppose we should probably go with that view. That'll do a decent job out there at the moment. 123.1. Oh, okay, so Stroll a 123.4. And that'll do a very nice job on these hard tyres. Let's increase that. So again, another personal best for Sebastian Vettel. Closing in on K-Mag. And Lance Stroll putting in his personal best time as well. So currently in 11th with Vettel, 13th with Stroll. And Vettel not setting any better times. I mean, Stroll seems to be going quicker every single lap that he's doing, ever so slightly. Vettel hasn't done his best for a little while now. Is Vettel caught in traffic? Let's see, where is Vettel? Ah, he is stuck behind Latifi. So I'm gonna help him. Whereas Stroll now has gone above him. So I think Vettel, let's bring that right down. And let's see if we can get him.
Got loads of energy.
Let's see if we can get him down. Away from these drivers. I'd love to say, like, get yourself some clean air. Driving clean air. Is that gonna help? Should tell him to do that as well. Okay, cool. Alright, Vettel's got a little bit more of a gap now. Still not perfect though. But might actually be able to produce something on this next lap.
What's your thoughts, Sebastian, on coming in or doing any more?
Well done. Car was great.
Copy.
Okay, so he's very happy. Which is good. Let's see how he gets on in Sector 1. So he's slightly slower in Sector 1. Let's see. Yeah, middle sector not great either. So Vettel doesn't look like he's gonna... And he was heading to the garage anyway. Right, let's reconfigure then. So, I mean, that's a pretty much perfect setup. I don't think we can get any better than that for Vettel, so that's fine. We're going to send him back out there on the medium tyres. Again, we'll go for a 15-lap run. Or should we go slightly longer? We'll go 20. And that should be absolutely fine. So let's confirm that. And then I would say send him out in a little bit. Stroll not very happy with the straight line speed of the car. He's very happy with the cornering. So yeah, let's try that. Let's go medium tyres. And he's also going to do a 20-lap run. Right, let's let's see if we can get Vettel any clear air. Let's see, after Verstappen has passed. There you go, Vettel's got a nice little clear bit of track now. We'll keep an eye out for Stroll as well, perhaps after Vettel comes back round. There we go. Annoyingly, Vettel's come out just behind Sergio Perez. Vettel not putting in anywhere near his best laps here. Obviously, fuel is going to make a difference, but you'd expect him to maybe be a little bit quicker. Stroll in a very similar position as well. Let's have a look at last lap, maybe. So yeah, he's starting to close in, and there you go. Vettel goes on to a 1:22.9 now. So let's have a look at gap to leader. So we're about 4/10 off Mick Schumacher, and he is on the soft tyres. So we might not be that far off, really. How many laps has Vettel done in this run? Don't actually know how you can tell that. Still got 10 kilograms, so I'd like to maybe bring him in shortly. Let's bring him in. We'll keep Stroll out there, but I want to get Vettel on a soft tyre run.
What do you think?
Oh no, he's not happy.
Just have no confidence right now.
Copy
Right.
that.
So, Vettel, he's happy with his car, so we're not going to do anything else with that. We're going to put him out on some soft tyres. We're going to put him on a very short run of 5 laps. And we're going to hopefully get him back out there in some clear air. So Vettel's going to go now. Oh. Where's Stroll? So Stroll is going to be able to come in. We're hopefully going to be able to fiddle with his setup a bit. That's the plan anyway. So let's see how much time we can make up with Sebastian Vettel. So Stroll into the garage. Perfect. We're going to go for his soft tyres. We're going to go for a different car setup because it's clearly, well, clear that we've gone in the wrong direction with it. So he wants much further that way, I think. There we go. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be a lot closer. And then the run plan. But the problem is the car setup's going to take a while, so I don't think we're going to get him out there in time because there's only 4 minutes left, but we'll try. Yeah. But let's hop on board with Sebastian Vettel if we can. So he is out there. I'll give him until the next lap. So let's hop on board with Seb. We'll put his timing screen on as well. So here we go, on to his qualifying run, I guess. And we'll see exactly how he gets on here. Should be able to put in a fairly decent time, I think, compared to Schumacher. We're looking to make up about half a second here. So Vettel coming through the first sector, and it is a green 27.7, which is pretty comparable. We're looking for green again through the middle sector. So he comes up. That's a high speed, turn 10 and 11. And it's green again at 20.368. This is a decent lap, you know. And on much lower fuel, we could be in for a slightly positive weekend by the looks of it so far. It all depends what sort of time we put in here as to whether I'm going to be happy or not. So, he comes round the final couple of corners. It's certainly looking a lot more stable, isn't it? He gets on the power. He's up towards the finish line, and it is going to be a 122.2, which does put him very, very close to Mick Schumacher. That's nice. That's nice. So that it looks like we can be in that battle this weekend with those guys above us. But we'll see how the second and third laps go. Let's pop them on a faster setting. Is he going to put in a better lap? He is, you know. Hey, Vettel up to 16th now. And can he do a nice lap here right at the end?
And all the way to zero. All the way to zero. Car off.
We might as well push.
Happy to push.
Copy.
At the end of the session. I don't think we're coming in this lap. So
Yeah, okay.
let's see how high we can get up. Yeah. Can we get into the top 10? I think realistically we'd have been about on the McLaren's pace, but here we come, up to the line. And where does that put us? Up to 11th. Decent, decent. We'll certainly settle for that. Well done. Very, very good. So I think we'll settle for that. Charles Leclerc fastest in that session. But Vettel looking good. He's got good setup confidence. And we'll have to work it out for Lance Stroll. But let's get these simulated now. I think simulator qualifying. So we'll confirm that. And I've got my fingers crossed for better than 17th and 18th this weekend, but we'll just have to see. So we'll get to see.
Welcome back to what is proving to
P3
be an
times.
exciting weekend of Formula One action, with practice having finished and qualifying set to follow. For those teams hoping to pick up points in tomorrow's race, qualifying is a great opportunity to get ahead of the competition. Whether a driver normally finds themselves as a front runner or a back marker, any advantage they can gain here today is sure to give them an edge. Here we go, folks. It's time to get started.
Okay, right. So let's scroll down. So I mean, Stroll's slightly quicker than Vettel in P3. Both of their setup confidence is pretty good. I mean, we're surely going to have a better go of it this time. But I suppose we'll just have to see how qualifying goes. So let's set up our cars for qualifying. So Vettel's going to be on the soft tyres. He's only got 2 new sets of soft tyres for qualifying. I can't believe they've thrown that many away. That is not good form. Stroll's got 3 sets. So let's have a look at this. So I think we can probably get that braking stability slightly closer to where we need it to be. And something like that might work. No, I think keep it like that. We don't want to mess it up too much. We'll go for that. That's fine. Okay, right, let's get into Q1 then. We are ready and raring to go. Let's go. Come on, Aston Martin. Let's get through to Q2. That's what we want.
Radio check.
Vettel's going to go straight out there. He's going to get a timed lap in.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Very, very quickly, as is Lance Stroll. We're going to try and utilise the clear track. I'm going to hop on board with Seb. I'm going to get him round to the end of the lap, and I think we're going to take control of Lance Stroll and let Vettel be automatic. So, here we go. So, that's fine. So he's going hammer and tongs, basically. So here we go. Let's watch Lance Stroll on his flying lap then. We're going to keep an eye on the timings in the bottom corner and see how he compares to Sebastian Vettel. Vettel should be going purple, but if Stroll does manage to go slightly quicker, then maybe we know how to take control of it. But we're staying on board for now. Vettel goes purple in Sector 1. What about Lance Stroll? Can he do any better? No, he only goes green. What are we looking at so far? What's the difference? So a 27.1 plays a 20. Oh, wow, I mean 5,000ths of a second. It's certainly very, very close. Vettel goes through the middle sector. What about Lance Stroll? Is he going to be able to go purple here as well? He does. So Lance Stroll slightly quicker in the middle sector. So a 21.18 plays a 21.17. This is going to be very, very close between the two Aston Martin teammates. Lance Stroll still going at it, hammer and tongs through this final sector. Can he get a good lap time? Vettel's going to come up to the line. What is Vettel going to produce? Here comes Sebastian Vettel up to the line. It's a 120.8. What about Lance Stroll? He comes up to the line. What's it going to be? It's a 120.9. So it'll be interesting to see how good that is. He was a little bit slower than Vettel in the final sector, but that was very, very decent couple of laps from the Aston Martin boys. We're going to bring them back in and see what they can achieve on their second run. So Magnussen, oh, he's gone a lot quicker. That's not what I would have expected. I would have thought we would have been a lot closer. But apparently not. Bottas goes second as well. So let's reconfigure Vettel's car. He's going to go on to the brand new soft tyres. Run plan is going to be the same. Setup is fine. I mean, yeah, we can't change anything else, can we? So, I mean, it's got a lot of optimals there. There's nothing you can really do better than that. I mean, surely he's going to be happy with that. Brand new set of tyres for Lance Stroll. And then we got to pick the right time to go out now. So Hamilton currently quickest. And Perez has just gone a little bit quicker. We need to keep an eye on the Williams cars. So Latifi's out there currently. We'll see how he gets on. Looks like we got Ocon as well. Ocon comes up to the line, goes 11th. Mick Schumacher comes through. And he goes a tiny bit quicker than Sebastian Vettel. And Latifi mustn't have got that time in there. He goes 14th, so he's 4/10 behind Stroll. Ocon's currently slower than Stroll as well. We need to be slightly wary here of when to go out. I think we want to try and be the last ones over the line, really. Albon, is he going to come up to the line? Has Albon been through? Yeah, Albon has been through. Right. So when are people going out? That's the question. I don't know what the little exclamation... I suppose he's the driver at risk, isn't he? So here we go. Right, let's get onto the circuit map. People are leaving the pit lane. Don't know if all of them are actually going to make it. Yeah, we want to be the last ones out. Right. So we'll send Stroll out first. And then Vettel. So there we go. Both of our drivers are out there. Should make it to the checkered flag just about. Vettel's going out second this time. And every car is out there on track, which I don't think Leclerc and Sainz and co really do need to go out. But yeah, we'll certainly see. Stroll is going to make it, as is Sebastian Vettel. So here we go. Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll are out there. Let's see what Mick Schumacher can produce first. So Mick Schumacher, what sort of time are we looking at here? His sector times, he was poor in the first sector. Middle sector was good. He comes up to the line. Does he go any quicker? Oh, he's gone a lot quicker. Goodness me. Goodness me, right. Vettel's gone slightly quicker in sector 1. Oh, Albon's in a little bit of traffic, so he's not going to improve. Latifi's a bit further back. There's Stroll, there's Vettel. Sonoda's the next one over the line. Can he improve? Can he improve from 15th where he currently is? Little bit, so we need to make up 0.8 of a second here. I'm not sure we're going to manage that. But if we can get nice and close to Mick Schumacher, that would be very, very good. So Stroll seems to have run out of ERS. Not sure why that would be, but here comes Sebastian Vettel. Up towards the finish line. Can he do something good? Well, he improves by 1/10. But that is only 17th. Stroll had already crossed the line and didn't improve. So it is, unfortunately, 17th and 18th again for us, and still quite a way off, aren't we? Half a second off Mick Schumacher, and you know, about 7/10 of a second off getting through into Q2. That's a big disappointment, a really big disappointment. But Vettel once again better than Lance Stroll, which is what you'd expect, but
It's race day.
we're disappointed
and
for that.
preparations are underway.
Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. McLaren did a decent job during qualifying. This is a solid grid position, and it certainly has the potential to lead to good race results. And the race will be taking place under blue skies. That means the teams should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
In any case, Melbourne is ready, and so are we. So strap yourselves in for the Australian Grand Prix.
Okie dokie then, we are ready and raring to go for this Grand Prix in Australia. Adjustments locked, so we can't even do anything. Oh no, we can do a little bit with the front wing. Yeah, Stroll not really allowing us to do anything. Where are we? Right, so strategy wise, we could go medium then hard. So I might try that with Vettel, and then with Stroll we go hard then mediums. Yeah, try and do it that way. It's certainly not going to be easy, but we'll get into the race and we'll see how we get on here. It's looking like a one-stopper.
It's sunny and bright as the drivers line up on the grid. And there's Sebastian Vettel. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. There's Lance Stroll, down the grid. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. Will their hard work pay off today? Get ready for the Australian Grand Prix.
Here we go then.
And it's lights out and away we go.
Hop straight on board with Vettel. Let's see what tyres people are on. Pretty much everybody on mediums, apart from the bottom three who have went hard. So let's see. But Vettel making a move on Daniel Ricciardo and Mick Schumacher at the first couple of corners. That is very, very strong indeed. Great start from
Aston
Sebastian
Martin
Vettel.
with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Excellent stuff. And now right behind Zhou Guanyu. Will we be able to make a move on him anytime soon? I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look at Lance Stroll. He's dropped right to the back of the grid and already 1.3 seconds behind Nicholas Latifi. That is not good at all. So let's
Yeah, take it easy.
let's maybe go a little bit light with him and just try something different.
No saving required.
Okay.
Now Vettel, he has dropped off a little bit from Zhou Guanyu, so let's push the fuel a little bit. Let's go a little bit aggressive, try and
Stop
get in
lifting
that.
coast.
Okay.
Try and get into that 1 second window. Nice, so good start from Sebastian Vettel ahead of Daniel Ricciardo once again. You can see him. So it looks like we're perhaps going to have a similar Grand Prix to the first two. And let's see what Vettel can do here. It's back within the 1 second window.
Drop back a bit.
Okay, copy.
We should be on DRS terms next lap. Let's up the pace a little bit. Once again, he's dropped a good second behind.
DRS enabled.
So here we go. It's the final sector where we're making the big gains. Middle sector where we're struggling currently. Can we make any sort of inroads on Guanyu? Not looking the case at the moment.
still
Wet
coming.
weather predicted.
Okay, okay.
Wet weather predicted. I didn't think we were seeing that. Where is the weather report? Is it track? There you go. So a 55% chance of rain in a few laps' time. And that once again has dropped out of the 1 second window. We're actually gonna attack with Lance Stroll.
They'll come to us.
We're gonna attack
Copy.
with Vettel as well.
Use everything from the tyres. Use everything.
We're gonna assume
Yeah.
that wet weather is coming. And this could mix it up quite a bit here. So, back down to neutral on that.
Some lift and coast will help that.
Okay.
And Ricciardo having a look at Vettel at his home Grand Prix. Vettel's still there on the inside, but can't do anything this time. Remember, it's a double DRS zone as well. Mick Schumacher a fair bit behind.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
So Lance Stroll seems to have got Nicholas Latifi, which is quite nice. It'd be nice if he can get Albon and Schumacher. I'm not sure what's happening with Schumacher. Yeah, let's keep going. Still expecting a little bit of rain to come, but then cloudy after that. So we're not. I mean, it says heavy rainfall. Track condition. I'm not entirely sure what that's about. Yeah, we're sort of banking on some rain coming. So
Back
let's
off.
drop that back a little bit.
Copy.
Right, nice and close to Daniel Ricciardo again now. DRS enabled. Obviously this one will use to close in on Daniel Ricciardo. And maybe even pass him here as we go round the outside. That is a lovely manoeuvre from Sebastian Vettel. And he is back through on the McLaren driver. Push on with the second DRS zone.
Looks like Aston Martin have
Very
just
good.
gained a race position.
And Stroll still behind Albon currently. How's the race looking at the moment? Leclerc leading the way ahead of Sainz, Verstappen and Perez. Russell is in 5th, Bottas 6th, Alonso 7th, Hamilton in 8th place. And a little look at Fernando Alonso. Gasly down in 9th, and Magnussen in P10. Ocon is P11, right behind Magnussen. We might be able to witness an overtake here. Is Ocon going to be able to get him? Let's have a look. Doesn't quite happen. And Norris and Tsunoda. Zhou Guanyu in 14th. Ricciardo's back past Vettel. Oh, the side by side.
Joking.
Oh, still side by side here. It looks like Vettel's going to get the DRS.
There's more rain now, so just watch for slippery conditions.
So it is raining currently. And Vettel back through. Doesn't have the DRS. I thought
Aston Martin
Ricciardo
with a
might have
great
been able
play
to
there.
get
They've moved
through,
up a
but
place.
doesn't happen. Could have a chance here. And you can see the rain. So sector times. Oh, it's getting very, very wet out there. What's the forecast saying? Light rain, cloudy, then rain again. Right, let's keep an eye on the leaders. Are the leaders doing anything like coming into the pit lane? That's the big question. So we've got Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz at the front. I mean, they're going fairly slowly. This rain is coming down a bit. It is coming down sectors-wise. I think everybody's going to be a little bit slower. Oh, Carlos Sainz, is he going to come into the pit lane? Oh, there's yellow flags. Yeah, people are coming into the pit lane. There's yellow flags. Right, so Vettel. I'm going to call him in. We're going to go on to the intermediate tyres. Because I think that's going to help us. Now, Lance Stroll. Is that going to be better? I don't know. But yeah, we are going to bring Vettel in. Now for Lance Stroll, I don't know.
Is that a lockup?
So Perez locked up. Lots of people in the pit lane. And Vettel's coming round the final corner.
Locked up and gone straight on.
Yeah. What we doing? What we doing about Stroll? Are we calling him in? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to keep Stroll out there. Stroll's out there. Schumacher's out. Crash involving multiple cars. So what has happened?
Now watch this. Here's the moment involving Albon.
So Albon he's on the intermediate tyres by the looks of it, and well, there you go.
There, and that caused a lot of damage.
Is that going to bring about a safety car? I'm not sure. So Schumacher's got a penalty. Right. I mean, Stroll didn't really make much positions up anyway. Yeah, let's keep Stroll out there. Vettel, sectors wise, is going to be fine, I think. But yeah, let's see. I mean, Charles Leclerc's doing all right out front. The race sector's still orange. Let's have a look on the live timings. That's going to be a good one to look at. Is it going to be this one? Standings, yeah. Latest sector times. So intermediate tyre runners are still slightly slower than the leader's pace at the moment. So let's
Looks
stick.
like Aston Martin have just
Oh,
gained
Vettel's
a race
overtaking
position.
Schumacher.
Let's see what happened
Happened
there.
here, so
Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin.
yeah, nice and easy there for Sebastian Vettel. He is looking a little bit more comfortable on those intermediate tyres.
And there they go, moving up a position in the pack.
But I think we keep with Lance Stroll.
Back in the garage.
Let's skip that. We don't need to watch that. Stroll is now being overtaken by Daniel Ricciardo. But he is still ahead for now. There goes Daniel Ricciardo down the inside. Don't hold him up. What are you doing?
You've done a good job.
How do we... Don't fight, teammate.
McLaren gain a position.
Oh, this is a disaster. And I think we need to pit him in this lap. We need to get him onto the intermediate tyres. Let's do it. Get in! He hasn't got in. No!
Okay, back in the box.
Oh my goodness. Stroll is a disaster. Here comes Vettel. Is he going to manage to get past anybody? He has managed to get past some people. Oh, nearly had an incident with Ocon there. Let's run on board with him. Is DRS disabled? That's a question. Not sure. Let's up the ante a bit. Stroll's going to be coming in this lap. Stroll is still last. And Stroll is the only one on dry tyres at the moment. So Stroll in. Goes on to intermediates, and yeah, I mean, it was probably worth the risk, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. No. Well, interval-wise, 3 seconds behind Ocon, but of course no DRS. So might be able to stay in front of Yuki. Which is good. Stroll, we're going to stay attacking with him. And let's have a little look at the weather forecast. So yeah, we are having more and more rain. Suggested compound, so 4 millimeters of rain. We've currently got 1.7 millimeters of rain. Oh, there is a yellow flag somewhere. Don't know who that was involving. It was Lewis Hamilton. But we got a very interesting grid at the moment. Sainz currently leading, then Verstappen, Bottas, Alonso 4th, Leclerc 5th, Gasly 6th, Perez 7th, Magnussen 8th, Hamilton 9th, and Ricciardo in 10th. You know, this is going to be our chance to get points if there ever is a chance this season. This is going to be the chance for us. If we can manage it. The track water is still going up. It's got to be 4+ millimeters for the wets to be useful. What do we think about there? So 73%, 77%, which are going to be around about, yeah, around about what everybody else's is. Vettel's still ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, which is good. And Stroll is being lapped currently. And where is he compared to Albon? Yeah, still a fair bit behind, isn't he? Maybe we just need to conserve those tyres. Or push the fuel low. and try and keep him out there as long as possible. Track water is getting slightly less, so I think the weather may have improved slightly. As soon as it gets to sort of crossover with 1, maybe we look at a dry track. Let's have a look at the weather forecast. It's currently light rain. It's going to be a little bit of moderate rain coming. Yeah, Vettel's still ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. It started raining again, which has added a little bit more water to the track. Vettel still is ahead. Doing a great job. And now it's cloudy again, so you would imagine that rainfall will go down now. But it's going to be on and off this weather all the time. I don't know what all of this is. That's track water, so it's expecting the track water to keep going up and down. Yeah, let's try and keep on Stroll out there. I'm thinking with Vettel, do we want to get him in onto a new set? I think we do. Let's go full send for a few laps. We're going to put the deployment on. I'm going to see how much time he can make up here. Go back to neutral. That was just to get him away, really, from Yuki Tsunoda. I'm going to go full attack with Vettel and really try something a bit different. Get him in. As soon as that's down to 30%, we're going to get him in there. With Stroll, we're going to try and conserve those tyres for as long as we can. So Vettel's probably got 2 more laps, I think. This is the one. This is the one. Right, we're going to bring him in. He's going to go on to a brand new set of intermediate tyres, which I think will help him out a little bit. So he's going to come in, pop on a set of intermediate tyre, another set of intermediate tyres.
Box, Sebastian, box.
And that's going to help him, because it is going to rain for the rest of this Grand Prix. Car-wise, still looking good. Engine and gearbox are slightly worn. That's fine. Now Stroll might be able to take them all the way to the end of the Grand Prix, but he's not doing anything anyway, is he? Let's be real. Track water is going down significantly, but it is going to get worse. The weather is going to get worse. That's what we think anyway. We think it is going to rain pretty much continuously now until the end of the Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel is going to be coming into the pits this lap. He's a couple of seconds ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. Move that back there and that back
Lifting
there.
coast will help.
Yeah.
So here we go. Sebastian Vettel is into the pit lane.
Drop back a bit.
Let's see what we can pull off here. I'm hoping that a bit of an undercut we can get on Tsunoda and Zhou. So we're in. Nice quick pit stop, please. And we are away. Nice and quickly there. Now, tyre-wise, everybody should be able to last another 3-4 laps, but not much more than that. So yeah, let's see what Vettel can do here. I'm thinking let's go aggressive.
So we just need to push now.
Okay, copy.
Let's see if we can go through with, I'm assuming that's Verstappen. So let's see. He's got the best tyres out there. Let's see sector times wise compared to Sonoda. So obviously that's going to be middle sector 21.1. Final sector. So they're doing 37.1s. What's his final sector's going to be? Come on. Oh, a 38.4. Goodness me, he's slow. Vettel is slow. He doesn't really have much reason to be slow, to be honest. Yeah, Lance Stroll, we're going to try and keep him going all the way to the end of the Grand Prix, which could end in a DNF, but, you know, it is what it is. Still light rain forecast. The track water is going to level out a bit, but not low enough to go onto the soft tyres. So this could be our best finish of the season with Sebastian Vettel. We could finish up in 14th. Should be quite nice. Right, let's have a look at the last lap. So Vettel's still going a little bit slower than those guys in ahead. I'm hoping that now these tyres should be up to temperature. He should be doing a little bit better. So we're looking at getting in the high 27s really. So here he comes. Around the final corner. What's it going to be? 27.4. That's much better from Sebastian Vettel then. So there you go. Definitely starting to show what those tyres are made of. Let's go on to the interval now. There are certain parts of the track that he is better at. Alright, let's go back to tyres. Where's tyres? They've got to be thinking about coming into the pits soon. They're not going to make it to the end of the Grand Prix. Are they holding out for there being less track water out there? I'm not sure. Is anybody coming into the pits here? It doesn't look like it, so let's zoom it forward. Norris is in. Max is in. So let's keep an eye on Tsunoda and Zhou. Nope, they're still out there. Vettel's still catching up to them here. Doing much better times. Their tyres are not looking good at all. Neither are Lance Stroll's, but that's his only real hope of finishing ahead. So, Vettel. Where's Zhou and Tsunoda there? They come round. Neither of them are in the pit lane, so... yeah, I think we could have a fair few...
It's a disaster, the rears.
Shut up, Lance.
Copy.
How many laps am I going to get on these?
Right. Vettel doing a great job out there. We're still out there pumping in the laps. Leclerc's going to take signs. You'd think that, yep, Verstappen is through on Vettel. Track water still 2.6, so it's not going to dry up before the end of the Grand Prix. How late are they going to leave it with Zhou and Tsunoda? You've got to think that they're going to have to come in this lap or the next. So is that Tsunoda? No, Zhou's in. Zhou Guanyu is in. Now, where's Vettel going to come out compared to him? Vettel coming round the final corner now. He's going to go through right there. And how much of a gap has he got to Zhou? He's got a decent gap. He's got a decent gap there. Now, Zhou has got better tyres. But I think Vettel should have enough pace to hold him off. So Tsunoda, you would imagine, is going to be in this lap, although Gasly has just been in. There is a yellow flag somewhere. Don't know who that was. Still no retirements this season. Vettel comes through, and that's him past Tsunoda now. And they've had to slow down for Carlos Sainz. Oh, Charles Leclerc, that's just gone through. Vettel's about to lap Alex Albon. Yeah, Stroll still doing a decent job here. He may well survive to the end of the Grand Prix in 18th. He might well do that. We got 9 laps to go here. So, well, I think we just got to keep him out there now. These tyres won't last long. Not that bothered.
So we're having
What will
to push
be,
the
will
tyres
be.
hard now, push the tyres.
Zhou is definitely closing in on Vettel. We've got Latifi. Hopefully he's going to get out of the way very quickly. I think Vettel just try and push as hard as he can now. Yeah, don't fight teammate, hold back. Cars behind. Yeah, Stroll now going to be overtaken by Nicholas Latifi. Guanyu Zhou very, very close to Sebastian Vettel here.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Latifi has overtaken Stroll. And Stroll is now right at the back.
Williams.
Oh, there's been a crash. Several cars involved. What has happened here? Meanwhile, I might try and bring in Lance Stroll and put him on some new soft tyres and see what he can produce. Oh my goodness. Is that Vettel? It's Vettel! Vettel's out! What has Vettel done? What has he done?
It's a crash, and it's more than
Sebastian
one car.
Vettel
Here's
is
the replay.
out.
Now let's watch this. The
So we
Alfa
had
Romeo involved in this one.
Zhou Guanyu. Oh, he went straight into the back of
And
Vettel.
that's a big smash.
Wow, that is a huge crash. And that is very disappointing.
And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame.
Because there wasn't really any need for that. Stroll. Let's just cancel that. Can we cancel that? Because we have got a... We have got a safety car. I want to cancel pit stop. There we go. Might as well just stay where he is. But I was just saying about retirements and Vettel.
Sebastian, we need to retire the car.
Vettel is out.
Yeah.
Rain has stopped on track, but the race is going to end behind safety car. Let's see if we can pick up Carlos Sainz, the race leader, with the safety car. Safety car's leaving the pit lane now. And it is going to be the final lap of this Grand Prix. So Carlos Sainz on the final lap of this race. And yeah, what a shame that Vettel was involved in that crash, because he was going to get our best result of the season, up in 14th. But that was a huge crash with Zhou Guanyu right into the back of him. And now I don't know whether Stroll... Well, I suppose he will unlap himself here, won't he? Yeah, Latifi goes above. So Stroll is going to finish 18th. And, well, we just got to hope that he doesn't get a puncture here. We might as well conserve everything now.
Save fuel.
Because we are on the final lap of this Grand Prix.
Okay, energy's good.
Okay, okay.
And it is safety car, so... I suppose in a way the strategy has worked, but there you go. Everybody has finished the Grand Prix.
Crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
And Verstappen in second, Leclerc third. And there we go. Lance Stroll has finished the race in 18th position. What a disaster of a Grand Prix for us.
Safety car will be in this lap.
And there we go.
A solid performance there from Lance Stroll. Aston Martin had a good enough weekend, but there's still some margin for improvement here.
They've displayed some moments of quality here. All they need now is some fine-tuning to achieve great things.
With the race wrapped up, the team is ranked in 9th in the constructor standings.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.
So Imola next time out. As Carlos Sainz wins the Grand Prix. Verstappen second, Leclerc third, with Perez in fourth. Bottas fifth, Alonso sixth, Hamilton seventh, Russell eighth, Gasly ninth, and Kevin Magnussen rounds out the top 10. Max Verstappen leading the way in the drivers' standings. 8 points ahead of Sainz, who is 3 points ahead of Charles Leclerc. Ferrari leading the way in the constructors on 107 points. So Vettel gains a decent amount of points, as does Lance Stroll. But yeah, you've got to say we're not doing great, are we? Well, there you have it then. That is going to be the end of this episode. Of course, we are going to have plenty of damage to fix. That is for sure. That was a huge incident with Sebastian Vettel. Hopefully, he's not injured as well. That could be a problem. But yeah, Lance Stroll, he is a problem this season. He is not performing well whatsoever. So I think next episode we have to look to replace Lance Stroll for season 2. But if you have enjoyed that, then of course leave a big thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.